Hi, this is Coach McQueen with Myosource Kinetic Bands. I'm here with Jamie, and we're going to go over some abdominal work. We're going to do a lot of the same abdominal exercises that you're used to doing, but we're going to add these resistance bands. They're worn right above the knee, and you can see that there's a resistance band in the front and the back. And what we're going to do is we're going to fire more muscles, help you burn more calories, burn more body fat, and you're going to get more out of each exercise. What they're going to do in this case when we do ab work is they're going to fire your stabilizer muscles. And Jamie's going to let you know because she's going to feel it in her glutes and she's going to feel it in her quads, but it's going to keep your body in line, fire the stabilizer muscles, which is going to allow you to get more out of every ab rep that you do. So we're going to start with a simple oblique leg raise, and we're going to start with what we call beginner. So Jamie's going to be flat, and then she's going to bring her leg up and her obliques at the same time. So let's try a couple of those. Just like that. Maybe try to pause at the top. Give yourself just a second. Really firing those oblique muscles. Just like that. I want you to make sure that you're keeping that foot straight, so you're really taking this elbow and you're working towards that heel. Now, how does that feel, Jamie?
Good. I can really feel it in the obliques as well as the quads, the glutes, the resistance band just kind of holds everything in a controlled motion. You get that burn right in the right in the obliques where you're kind of reaching up, squeezing your elbow up towards your heel there.
So now she's just kind of demonstrated a beginner. We're going to move to an advanced where we're actually going to make this a plank. We're going to call it an elbow plank where she's going to be on her elbow. It's going to be a little bit harder, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to do the same thing if we can. And you can see she's raising that leg, she's firing those muscles, and I'm sure that she's feeling that.
Yeah.
How does that one feel?
This is definitely a lot harder. We're still feeling the obliques, the quads, the glutes, also feel it in the shoulder just by getting your hip off the ground, and as well as your whole core, just by raising your hip off the ground. You're going to feel that, the whole package.
So we're wanting, with everything that we do, we want you to fire more muscles and get more out of it. I'm not a believer that you got to do 500 of any of these exercises. What we normally recommend is we do interval training. So we'll go 15 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, whatever you're more comfortable with, and try to wrap out as many as you can within that time. Sometimes we like to work to failure, and it doesn't take long to do that, so we're not about total numbers of 500 crunches. We're going to get the most out of every one. So we've done a beginner and an intermediate, and now we're going to do an advanced, where she's going to come up on that arm. So she's going to work some of her upper body too. This is going to You're going to have to stabilize that body, and this is where you're really going to feel the bands come in. It's harder, you're going to get more out of it. When she's lifting her body off the ground like that, she's going to burn more calories automatically. So take your time, start with the beginner level, intermediate, and then move to this advanced. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder. It takes a lot more focus to really stay balanced, so you're using your whole core. Once again, your glutes, your quads are firing even more. Your arm, shoulder, just to try and stay stable. It's definitely a really good workout if you want to get those obliques.
And one more thing, with this exercise, and that was 3 different ones, you can do that with a straight leg. If you'll show us the straight leg, just like that. And then you can also do that what we call a knee up, where you're bringing that knee up towards your obliques. Trying to take that knee and that elbow and meet somewhere in the middle, and you're really going to feel it. So then what we would want to do is we want to go over and work the other side so that we're getting both sides. And that in itself may very well be a good workout for you. So come back and check it out, and we're going to make more videos.